I gotta teach you the busy man's handshake. Excuse me, I got a phone call.
So see that rock right there? One down the bottom of the pond?
Yes.
This?
He stepped on it, broke it in two.
The rock broke and flipped over while I was standing on it.
Ouch! Did you get that on video?
I'm sorry to say there was some laughter involved.
Chris and I were talking, Nolan, on the way over here, and he said that you're always at the neighbor's house in their pond. We'd love to get you your own pond.
Really?
So Chris Ostrander, Living Water Landscapes.
How are you, sir?
We have a kind of a special story here, or what is this?
The special story for this one is going to be about the neighbor, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that. Which house?
It's the house with the red door right over there.
Oh, right across the street.
Yeah, he's a big fan of yours.
Hey!
He's anxious to meet you.
Nice, nice. And we've got Michelle, your beautiful better half. And I'm Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. This is my channel, Greg Wittstock, the Pond Guy. And it's all about showcasing how people live the aquascape lifestyle. Pond?
This is a pond that's going to be a little different than some of the other ones that you might see on your channel in that it was constructed differently, the way it's rocked in.
Uh-oh.
The rocks kind of lean up against the side of the pond, and we added your filtration. So we used
Was it an existing pond?
existing pond
Okay.
with bad filtration system. So we added an Aquascapes intake bay, and we added an Aquascapes 6,000 biofalls.
All right, let's go check this out. Wow, what a cool front house here with a stained glass window and a statue. Kind of looks like you. Ah, you're such a good spirit. I like your statue. Looks like Michelle.
I check it for fingerprints after you leave it.
I like this guy already. I'm the Pond Guy, Greg.
How you doing, Greg?
Hi, Greg. Janice.
Hi, Janice.
I gotta teach you the busy man's handshake. Excuse me, I got a phone call.
All right, let's go check this out. So this is the little paradise, huh? Wow, very cool, very eclectic.
Got some new fish floating.
Where'd you get the fish from?
Next day call.
Okay, well, we can put them in together.
Okay, but
Yeah.
they just started floating.
Yeah, so you just got a few new fish. So what's the story with this pond?
The pond kind of existed, but not like this. It sort of existed like this over here.
So it was smaller.
This was here also, just your filtration system wasn't there. And the waterfall was way different. The man who put it in, I'm not sure who he was anymore.
Uh-huh,
This is probably, I want to say, maybe 15 years ago.
uh-huh.
So-
And we're being serenaded by a frog.
We are. But the rehab has been fabulous.
So Chris, how long ago did you do a rehab here?
We just left here a couple, 3 weeks ago.
Wow, okay. So what's been fabulous about the rehab was fabulous.
Maintenance, there's zero maintenance.
So before,
I love it.
because what'd you do here,
I
Chris?
had bottle brushes, and I had that foamy stuff under the
Traditional koi filters?
Yeah, we had an old skimmer box that a different brand that had collapsed.
Uh-huh.
It was no longer working. The pump couldn't come in and out of it. It wasn't. The net wasn't working well. Filter up at the top, the biological. The old one was undersized. It was inadequate, so the water didn't stay clear. It was always grimy and
Yeah, we never had it clear.
we never had clear water.
And now, crystal
Now
clear.
it is.
Again, the power head. The new power head is amazing. We've
Okay.
been using it all
That
over the.
Oh, I could see it. It's right here.
Yeah. So this area has no circulation, right? The waterfall is midway.
Yes.
It wasn't in the budget to bring the waterfall all the way down here and redo all that.
Uh-huh.
So we just put the waterfall back where it was, replaced the filtration for it, rebuilt the waterfall, and then down here to circulate this area, we put one of the power heads in.
Right, and you could see the top of it, how it just gets pressed along.
Right, no debris. This used to fill up really fast with silt and
So
debris
there it is
down here.
right
It's
there.
all clean down there now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so your neighbor loves this.
My neighbor loves this. My neighbor is into nature. He nurtures and loves everything.
Could you tell me a little bit about him?
They have these, I don't know what you would call it.
There's two boys that live across the
boys that
street.
live across the street. They both have I guess it's congenital. It's a problem that they've had since maybe age 2. It's called, and I'm going to probably slander it, mitochondria epithelium.
That's your alcohol.
Yeah, it's got some.
It's a digestive problem, right? Yeah.
And it's their blood cells. They are constantly fighting off everything.
Uh-huh.
So they are allergic to nuts, shellfish, and probably everything you can think of. They are both on PICC lines right now
Aw.
because they can no longer really, the systems don't work.
Yeah, and the 14-year-old really loves coming over here. How often is he over?
The 14-year-old is into computers. No, he's actually 15 now. The 13-year-old loves nature.
Okay.
He's over every day. He usually
Every day.
Every day. He usually usually comes and feeds my fish in the morning.
Aw.
He comes and he will take my new fish and he'll pull them out one by one and put them in the pond. He's an amazing little kid.
All right, well, let's go.
Nature loves him, so I'm going to call him.
Yeah, he showed up when he saw the trucks here, and all the dirt, wondering what we were doing to his pond.
Right.
His pond.
We had it all torn apart.
I love it. All right, yeah, I'd love to meet this young man.
I'm going to have him come over.
Hey, who's this puppy?
This is Teddy Bear.
Of course, Teddy Bear. Looks like a teddy bear. And these are your two boys?
This is Nolan and Ethan.
Hey, Nolan, the pond guy. Nice to meet you. Now, are you the one that's super into this pond?
Yeah.
And then your brother that's super into computers?
Yeah.
And then your mom?
Hi, yes. Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Jamie.
Jamie, Nolan, and Ethan. All right. So, Nolan, come over here, buddy. So, did you see what they got? They got some fish here.
Yeah.
She said in about 5 minutes you can release those into there. So, tell me what you like about this pond.
Just everything. It looks amazing, honestly.
So, what do you do when you come over here?
I like to watch the fish feed them, and I just like to listen to the waterfall.
Uh-huh. That's good. So you're living the aquascape lifestyle as, what are you, 14?
12.
12. Okay. Well, guess what? Mom, when I was 12, this guy's age, I built my first pond.
We read all about you, and we met your videos when you made JB his pond.
Oh, yeah, JB. We'll put a link to Justin Bieber's vlog down here. He just moved into his new home this week.
We watched that whole thing, and it was very exciting because Nolan loves all water, any animal, really.
That's cool. Well, this is just like I was when I was his age. So both your boys are homeschooled.
Yes.
And they have celiacs? What?
They have eosinophilic gastroenterology issue.
Okay, I can't pronounce that.
So it's very complex. It's literally a white blood cell that attacks
Yeah.
the GI system.
So, okay, so they got feeding tubes.
They have feeding tubes, and they have central lines in their heart. So they get IV nutrition that keeps them growing and thriving.
Well, they both look like good, solid kids here. You know?
We are blessed by the medical technology.
But very different. This guy's a computer guy and this guy's a nature guy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Nolan, would you like to let the new fish go? All right, Nolan, let's see you do it. There it goes. A little comet. How many fish did you get?
Because in one of your videos you said that you need those kind of fish to make your koi not shy.
Right. So you're gonna put some comets in here with the koi. Yep.
I learned that from you.
So explain to me what you did up here then, Chris. Okay. Very eclectic yard, very unique yard.
Yeah, so when you come into a yard like that, you have to pay attention, right? So everything that's around it. Again, with the budget, it wasn't a budget to just rip out this whole pond and redo it.
Right.
So the pond actually used to stop right about right there, and then there was a skimmer box, and then a little garden area that went over to the sidewalk. We took the old skimmer box that was collapsing. You couldn't get the pump out of it anymore. It wasn't working. We took that out. We put a seam in right here and added a chunk of liner on, and then we put this intake bay in, and that's where the pump is housed and draws all the stuff in there. And then up here was an old biofalls that again was collapsing, leaking. The faceplate was all leaking and had problems with that, so we took that apart. Put a brand new Aquascape 6000 biofalls in here, which is more than enough filtration for this pond. Allows them
Which is why it's finally clear.
Finally clear. They can have lots of fish, and everything will stay nice and clean.
All right, come over here for a second. So what was your idea?
We have a surprise.
What's the surprise going to be?
We're going to give Nolan a pond.
Dude, that's fucking rock. So stay tuned. At the end of this video, we're going to surprise Nolan with his own Aquascape ecosystem pond. I love my job.
So see that rock right there? One down on the bottom of the pond?
Yes.
And that one right there, how they match up?
Yes.
See this?
He stepped on it, broke it in two, and fell in the
I
pond.
stepped on that rock, it rolled over, pinned my leg in between the wall.
Ouch! Because it was slippery.
No, the rock broke and flipped over while I was standing on it. I went into the pond. It was.
Did you get it on video?
Everybody was out here.
I'm sorry to say there was some laughter involved.
I love the stairway across there, and of course all of the unique artwork that's around here. So Chris, you also added an ion gen on here?
Yeah, and an auto doser. So another rock here with an auto doser underneath it. So the auto doser, there's a bag of product in here, and this product has got the beneficial bacteria in it, and it's like an IV for the pond.
Right.
They're just slowly releasing the beneficial bacteria every day.
Which helps keep the water clear and the maintenance down. And then the ion gen controls the string algae growth.
Controls the string algae growth.
So there's the ion gen. It just releases, it's on 0 right now, which is fine. Just a little bit of algae, which is fine. And if it ever gets higher, you just go up with the number.
Yeah, we treat it almost like a water treatment where you turn it up when you have algae and turn it back down when you don't.
And you just live right over there.
Right across the street, and if we're not home, we're at the hospital. So home is our respite place, a place for healing and enjoying nature and just letting the kids be kids.
Right. Nice big deep backyard for the kids to play in.
Yeah.
Well, didn't this get donated?
This was Nolan's Make-A-Wish. Our community, our neighbors, so many people got involved in this and made it like a dream little house. You can head on and it's got electricity and air conditioning.
Are you serious?
Yes, we were blown away, and we all love this space. Mrs. Stifler painted that. That's from our very own artist.
Hey, that's pretty impressive. Let me get a group picture with everybody right here by the Make-A-Wish Club. This is pretty awesome. So this is your little escape place, right? Chris and I were talking, Nolan, on the way over here, and he said that you're always at the neighbor's house in their pond. We'd love to get you your own pond.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Chris is gonna design and use his labor to install an Aquascape ecosystem pond, and Aquascapes is gonna donate it to you just like the Make-A-Wish did. And I think right along here would be a perfect place for a little Aquascape ecosystem pond kit.
It's gonna be awesome. Thank you.
Well, thank Living Water Landscapes did this, and thank your neighbors for turning you on to this hobby. And the next time that people see you, you're gonna be putting your feet right off of the edge of here into a pond.
So Greg, check this out. We got Brian here from Great Lakes Pondscapes.
That's
my
our distributor up here, yes. And Brian is a child cancer survivor himself.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Just finished last year, so.
Amazing.
Yep, and so we...
What it is for the central line and
Oh, yeah.
treatments and chemo and yes, they both have them right now. Yeah.
So we thought, get you your own Aquascape ecosystem pond, and you could still visit the neighbors. I'm sure she'll let you over there. But you know what? She might just want to come over and visit you now too, buddy. So what are you thinking here, Chris? I'm thinking right along with this beautiful backdrop, putting a little water feature right in here.
We've got a couple different options here. We got a little hill over there too on that side, and a
Yes.
door going out from the clubhouse. But yeah, we got this spot over here too. So
I really love the idea of kind of putting it where we can actually cantilever it with on the edge of this house, maybe a kidney bean shape right on the edge.
let's get the garden hose out and design it out.
So yeah, why don't you grab a garden hose? We'll kind of lay this out right now. Nolan, you want to help? Yeah. All right. What do you think, bro? This is going to be really fun for us too. And this is kind of cool, folks, because you're going to see this. We're going to lay this out with a garden hose. We're going to use spray paint when we come back with spray paint, and it's going to be exactly where the pot is. We don't do drawings because why do a drawing? This is art, right, Chris?
This is art.
So, Nolan, I love the idea of having a waterfall, maybe about this high, Mom, coming down, boom, falling into a little upper pool, and then a stream coming over, and then we'll put a little stepping stone across here. Just replace one of these with a stepping stone, and then going into a pond that's kind of a kidney bean shape right around the Make-A-Wish Foundation clubhouse. Every Make-A-Wish Foundation clubhouse needs a water feature. People just don't know it yet, and now they're gonna know it. What do you think, Mom?
Thank you. That's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you.
So
What a
you've
blessing.
been through a lot, Mom. Homeschooling the kids and dealing with all this. So this will also be not just a sanctuary for the kids.
therapy,
It's
yeah.
going to be therapy for you too.
We all love it and enjoy it.
You guys ready?
Yes, Greg.
I'm not doing the clap. Who wants to be on the pond?
So fantastic. I didn't know about any of that until Chris told me on the way to this house about this kid, Nolan, the neighbor that wanted an Aquascape ecosystem pond. I didn't know anything about this until Chris told me about Nolan, who was always over there. He said, you have to meet this kid. And it was Chris's idea. This was not my idea to donate this water feature for him. It's a one-day water feature. This is an ecosystem-based water feature. This kid is going to change this yard into a home. He's not going to have to just go to the neighbor's house to enjoy nature. He's going to be able to walk into his backyard. And this family has been through so much. The mom, who's basically dedicated her life to raising and teaching her two sons with all of these challenges that they have, this is going to be a sanctuary for her too. This is what I love to do. In fact, someday I just want to give away ponds to deserving people because there's a lot of deserving people out there. If you like this stuff, please share. More people need to know what living the Aquascape lifestyle is about. And I always say it, I finish every vlog, and this is going to be the perfect one to do it on too. I love my channel.